Steve, not again, wants to be a scientist when he grows up. Can you identify the job? What is the job? What is the job in the sentence number 1? Yes, thank you, Jair. A scientist. That is right. Steve wants to be a scientist when he grows up. Not Steve wants to be scientist. A scientist. Okay? A doctor looks after sick people. A doctor looks after sick people. What is the job in the sentence number 2?
Doctor.
Doctor, yes. You say, there is some interference. I think you have some interference. Right. A doctor looks after sick people. And finally, Jane's married. Her husband is an architect. What is the noun?
Architect.
Architect, yes. An architect is the noun. So when you refer to singular jobs, you are going to use the articles a or an. So again, okay, the first articles we are checking are the indefinite articles a, an. The equivalent is one. These articles are used for singular. This is obvious because this is one singular countable nouns. An earring, a dolphin, a unicorn, an umbrella, but not with sugar and rain, because remember they are for countable, and these two are uncountable. For words beginning with a consonant sound, we use the article a. For words beginning with a vowel sound, we use the article an. When we talk about not specific nouns, talk about not specific nouns. So a hospital, a telephone, a pencil, a teacher, a student, but this is not a specific hospital, not a specific telephone, not a specific teacher, not a specific student. So the number 2, when talking about a noun for the first time, when you start having a chat with somebody and you mention the noun for the first time, use these articles. Also for singular jobs, okay? So those are all the uses for the indefinite articles, okay? Do you want to copy? Do you want to take a screenshot?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, okay. Is it okay? Do you need to check only this information?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, tell me when you are ready, please. Are you ready? A minute more? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, a minute more. Okay, the next one. Definite article. Definite article. This is the next one. And the definite article is the. This is my definite article. The, like this one. Yeah? This is the following. Okay. When do we use the definite article the? Remember that the indefinite is when we talk about not specific nouns. And this one is for specific nouns. Yes, so we use the article the. We use the article the with specific nouns, with a specific nouns. This is the first one. Okay, so we said a and this one, a and is for not specific nouns. And the is with the opposite, with the specific nouns. For example, yesterday, I went to the restaurant where we met. Yes, now this is more specific. Which is the noun? The noun is the restaurant. Which restaurant? Where we met. Where we met for the first time. Okay, so this is information about the restaurant. That's why this is specific. Yesterday I went to the restaurant where we met for the first time. Okay, another one. On my next vacations, I want to stay in the hotel. On my next vacations, I want to stay in the hotel near Scaret. Yeah? Which is a noun? The hotel. And this is specific. Why is it specific? Because I am giving extra information. Well, it is not that you always have to give like extra information, but this is a place that I am indicating, yeah, near Scaret. That is the difference between this one. When I go to Cancun, I like to stay in an expensive hotel. Yeah, just a hotel. It has to be expensive. This is not specific. But in this case, this is specific because I am saying that I want to stay in the hotel, in the exact hotel that is near Scaret. The number 3. This is, can you get some bread from the store? Which store? Near the park. Can you get some bread from the store? Ah, yes, of course. Which store? Ah, the store that is near the park. Okay, so this is more specific. Right? So that is the difference between the first one with the articles a and the article the. A and not specific. The it is specific. All right? Okay, the following. Okay, the next one is when talking for a and when talking about a noun for the first time. And if you want to continue talking about the same noun, I mean with previous information before, if you want to continue referring to the same noun, you are going to use the article the. Okay, so the explanation is we use the article the for nouns that have been previously mentioned. This is the second. For nouns that have been previously mentioned. Here, in this case, in the morning, I saw an accident. It is the first time I mentioned. If I want to continue talking about it, I am going to say the accident happened in Reforma Avenue. Yes? This is the accident, not an accident anymore. The accident happened in Reforma Avenue. The second example with this one, this yesterday I had a sandwich and an apple for lunch. The first time I mentioned with the articles a and. I continue talking about it, so I am going to say the sandwich was okay, but the apple was delicious. Yeah, you see? The sandwich was okay. Which sandwich? Ah, the sandwich that I had yesterday for lunch. In the morning, well, yesterday I had a sandwich and an apple for lunch. The sandwich was okay, but the apple was delicious. Right? Guys, I hope my examples show you really well how to use these articles. The sandwich was okay, the apple was delicious. Okie dokie? And let's see. Do you remember the superlatives? Yes, teacher. No, teacher. More or less, teacher.
No, lo menciona, lo recordamos.
The superlatives are the most beautiful, the most intelligent, the most expensive,
yes.
the funniest. So the superlatives take the article the. With the superlatives. Okay, let me underline this. For nouns that have been previously mentioned. Also with superlatives. I've got an idea. I'm going to say it in Spanish and you say it in English. El Monte Everest es la montaña más alta del mundo? ¿Cómo sigo? Mount Everest
Is the most
Tallest.
mountain, no, most tall mountain to the world.
more or less.
Tallest.
Tall is for a person. A person is tall. Yes. But in this case, we use high. Aha, yes, high. What is the superlative form of high?
Highest.
Yes. Highest. Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. Yes.
World.
Superlative, the highest.
Ah, ya ve, ya me acordé de superlativo.
Few. Yes, sometimes an example is necessary to remember this. Carl, okay, Carl, bien. Carl es el alumno más inteligente de la clase. Tell me that in English.
Car is the most, no, is the,
The most
sí, pero el alumno, ¿cómo se dice alumno?
inteligente. El alumno más inteligente de la clase.
¿Pero cómo se dice alumno?
Student.
Okay. Car is the most intelligent student in the class room.
You see? Yes. Aha, very good. Now I see that you paid attention to that class about superlatives. Carl is the most intelligent student in the class. The superlative is this, the most intelligent. Carl is the most intelligent student in the class. Usain Bolt es el corredor más rápido en el mundo. Usain Bolt es el corredor.
Is the running
Más rápido del mundo.
more
Is the más rápido. Fastest.
is the
¿Perdón?
fast
Runner
run
Yes. Runner
in the world.
in the world. Usain Bolt is the fastest runner in the world.
You
What
saying,
is this?
what's the meaning of the saying, teacher?
What is the meaning of Usain? This is a name. Es el nombre de un atleta, Usain Bolt.
Ah, ya, okay.
Yes. Okay. The next one. When we use the article there, when there is only one for something. When there is only one for something. Cuando hay solo uno. When there is only one for something. For example, the sun. In this country, the president. In this class, the teacher. The sky. When there is only one, yes, etc. When there is only one. The sun, the president, the teacher, the sky, etc. The next, when we expect the listener, well, the reader or the listener, persona que está leyendo, que está escuchando, the reader or the listener to know what we are talking about. when we expect the reader or the listener to know what we are talking about. Cuando se espera que la otra persona sepa de qué se está hablando, ¿ok? Por ejemplo, where is the car? If I tell you where is the car, si yo les digo, ¿dónde está el carro? Es porque ustedes saben de qué carro estoy hablando, ¿no? Entonces, can be my car. The car is, the car can be my car, or your car, or our car, etc.
Es como si preguntáramos, teacher, ¿dónde está tu hermano? Ya sabemos quién es el hermano, ¿no?
Ajá, sí. Cuando ya sabemos de qué hablamos, that is right. Where is the car? ¿Dónde está el carro? Where is the car? Ajá.
Pero puede decir dónde está y el nombre de ejemplo. ¿Dónde está el using both?
Ah, sí. Sí, pero en este caso no vamos a utilizar de porque es un nombre propio. Ajá. Y para los nombres propios no lo usamos. Entonces, ¿en dónde está el carro? Where is the hospital? Where is the pen? Where is the window? Where is the classroom? Where is the teacher? Where is the whatever? But I know that you and I know where is the car. Can you turn off the light? Can you translate this question? How do you say this question in Spanish? Can you turn off the light?
Puedes apagar la luz.
Ajá, ¿puedes apagar la luz? ¿Cuál luz suponemos de la que estamos hablando?
De la que está en el mismo cuarto que ella está.
Yes, Angie. De la luz de la habitación en la que estamos. Can you turn off the light? Can you turn off the light? So you and I know which light we are talking about. They saw a man in the ice. That is the ice in the mountain. They saw a man in the ice. And the same case. The light in the room. Okay. What is the car? Can be my car, your car, our car, but we finally know the car. Can you turn off the light in the room? They saw a man in the ice in the mountain. Okay. Let me see. And that's it. Those are all the situations. Oh, wow, that is lots of information. For the definite article. Let me see. Something. Yes. Definite article de. Again. As a review, we use the article de with the specific nouns. I went to the restaurant. I took the class from 7 to 9. This is specific. For nouns that have been previously mentioned. In the morning, I saw an accident. The accident happened in Reforma Avenue. With superlatives. The highest, the tallest, the most important, the cheapest. When there is only one for something. And when we expect the reader and the listener to know what we are talking about. Those are all the situations for the definite article the, okay? And don't worry, we are going to have practice about these definite articles. And I expect from you to check these rules when answering those exercises. May I continue? Yes.
Teacher. La última pregunta.
No, tell me more, Yolanda. Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you, teacher. You are amazing people.
You have an extra point. Yes.
Thank you, teacher. Okay. In indefinite articles, an is similar one. I can use one cheap restaurant, one expensive hotel, one shop.
Yes, Yolanda.
In the examples.
Yes. Yes, you can say that. Look at this. You can say a doctor is the same as saying one doctor. That is your question, right? Esa es tu pregunta.
Porque, teacher, ejemplo, para no meternos entonces en dilemas, en vez de utilizar a o an, aunque no los está explicando, pues podríamos ponerle one, ¿no?
Yes,
y nos quitamos de que...
depending, it depends. When you say a doctor, you pay more attention to the noun. For you, the noun is more important. A doctor. The most important information is doctor. And when you say one doctor, in this case, the most important is the quantity. You want to emphasize on the quantity. So it depends. If you want to emphasize on this information, you say a doctor. When you want to emphasize in the number, you say one doctor. That is the difference.
O sea, cuando yo quiero enfatizar, utilizo un doctor.
In the quantity, yes. Yes, but depending on the idea that you want to express. Yes. For example, I think I have serious problems with my health. Yeah. But I visited to check another doctor. I am emphasizing in the quantity. I only visited one doctor. Yeah? Or I visited 2 doctors, or I visited 3 doctors to compare the diagnostic. That is one example with the quantity. If you want to emphasize with this one, so I am not feeling very well. Well, I haven't felt really well recently, so I want to visit a doctor. I am emphasizing on the person. I want to visit a doctor. Quiero visitar un doctor, no un curandero, no un nutriólogo, no, a doctor. Depending on the situation is the one that you are going to use. And then, now, the zero article. This is going to be the last one. And after this, we are going to start with the action. Okay. The zero article. Zero article. The zero article, well, don't use any article. Don't use any article. When talking about things in general. Talking about things in general. When talking about things in general, what does it mean? Things in general. How do you say, guys? How do you say? Las vacas dan leche. ¿Me lo podrían decir? In English?
The goats,
Uh-huh.
the goats.
How do you say that?
Bring.
Give
If
milk. Okay. When talking about things in general, cuando hablamos de cosas en general, en este caso estamos hablando de todas las vacas, ¿no? Todas las vacas dan leche. ¿Ok? Cows give milk. Es algo en general. Si es algo en general, if it is in general, it is not necessary to use the. All cows give milk. It is not that this group of cows give milk. This group of cows give chocolate. This group of cows give beer. No, no, no. Cows in general give milk. We don't use the cows. No, because this is a literal translation and this is incorrect. The cows, no. Cows, all of them. Cows give milk, okay? Apples, all of them grow in trees. Apples grow in trees. It is not the apples. Apples grow in trees. Children, all of them, children wear a uniform to go to school. Yeah, okay. So this is the noun. This is the noun in general. Let me correct this. When talking about nouns in general, apples in general, all of them. Children in general, all of them. Okay, so cows give milk, apples grow in trees, children wear a uniform to go to school. You don't say the cows, the apples, the children. Okay, all right, so this is the first one. The following. In countries, don't use any articles in countries.